Okay, I'm back. Um, let's refresh our stews and head in. So they're behind me. Hopefully they'll come in here. Sorry about that. There's an alert, alert on the machine. I don't know. Anyway, I like to reset the traps here, or turn them off until I need them, because I want to restart them with a clean sync grid and sync. So if you leave them swinging, they will won't leave a gap for you to run down. They'll start swinging at different speeds. So you turn them off and they'll always start fresh. It takes a little while to set them up to get them started again once you start swinging. Once you pull the chain. But it's much safer, predictable. We'll have to use that probably multiple times. So I got this mod to it has these nice claws, but you can't see the number on it. So I don't know. Oh, I guess. Oh, you can rotate it. Did you know that you can do that? There you go. There's something new every day. Anyway, they're really. That's a very cool mod. So we're gonna look at that. So, you know, with other items. Oh, I've never done that. Okay. I really need to do that. Okay. So we're gonna try to pull them one at a time. So there's one. And maybe two at a time. If we get more than that, then it's kind of bad. Well, you can have the trap and I think there's no one pulled behind him. Hopefully we can kill him before the other guy gets here. We'll see if this is an archer. This might so this because I have a shield, might be good to torch bash occasionally, but I don't have any perks in block, so it just takes out my stamina too fast. I sometimes check the bodies. I guess occasionally they'll have things on them. The higher level ones anyway. But most of the time they don't. So we get one more. Right. figure out how much they have. Two of them aren't bad, as long as they're not... I'm going to get down here so I can see a little better. Yeah, so bad situation is where you have this melee person you're fighting, and then you're getting shot at by arrows, because it's hard to... crap. It's hard to dodge the arrows and still maintain good position. And just your concentration split. Okay, so here's Archer. Just want him to shoot and come closer so I can put him in the melee. Yeah, that armor really helps against those arrows. I'm gonna hold off taking another potion. I will check my healing poultice after this. So let's get that, just so I have some background healing. Oh. Alright, a little too close there. So there's usually a higher level guy sort of in that area, and he has shouts. And sometimes there's two, or so I don't know. I think I have two two-handed people, so that's okay. I think mostly he'll go pretty quick as long as he's out here in front. Don't let that one get too close. This person's going to have a nice long range. And if you don't see how I'm maneuvering, I sort of edge towards them. Ah, shit. That was really stupid. Alright. I was trying to... I just was getting too far back. I got stuck behind the door. Yeah, that was a little bit clumsy. Anyway, so I just try to get close enough to them so that I see that they start to attack, and then I back away from them. And I just keep doing that over and over again. And I sort of scan back and forth, so I don't go necessarily straight back. All right, this guy's probably in the shower. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get faint. Good. Let's see. So he's not a Draugr Lord, so we can just fight him. We just have to. When he shouts, I got to duck for cover. And I look like I pulled another one, so hopefully it won't be an issue. Ah. I don't know why the shout is messed up like that. probably need a patch or something. Probably, I'm using multiple sound modifiers. I didn't patch it properly. Or I don't know, who knows. Wait a second and get my stamina back up. I guess. It's probably Is that a Drugger Lord? Oh no, there's another guy too. Alright. Just repeat what I just did before. Hopefully the other guy stays back a little bit. Oh no, he's gonna play. This guy. It's a little more complicated. Really would prefer to take him out first. I think he's about dead. Oops. Yeah, his range is so long. Okay, so there should be some archers after this guy. Yeah. Hopefully we can pull one of them. Archers too bad. They're kind of fast. Sometimes they'll double swing. And once you get them in melee, they're pretty. And make sure you don't back into something. I just kind of go back and forth and try to get them to come closer. There you go. Alright, so I think we're clear down here. I'm going to just try to pull archers one by one. Kind of a hassle. I like to sit over here until they come over. Sort of get them to shoot at me and come closer. Probably close enough to charge. I just need to shoot one more arrow. Sort of set myself up correctly here. Someday I'll count the archers up here. I always lose track. I just keep doing it until they stop coming. I see one right there. There we go. I got 3 of them. Gosh, that was great. So maybe pull them back a little more. See who comes up. Sometimes that'll separate them. Now, sort of a crummy situation, but they'll follow me deeper, and I just gotta keep moving quicker until I get some cover. I'm basically worried that I'm gonna get shot by an arrow, but they're staying back right here. Okay, so I think they went back to wherever they were. There. Hey guys. You gonna shoot or what are we gonna do? Alright. Come on. Back. It's easy to get misaligned with that tunnel. So I generally turn around and have a look at, make sure I get going in the right direction. Then you have a nice long tunnel to sort of bring them down. Alright, so another dude. So there's a sorcerer, a frost mage or whatever. Oh, there's the other guy. Come get me. Up there, and so he doesn't come very easily. So usually one of the last guys you have to fight. And so I treat him very differently because you don't want to get anywhere near him. I think I have some actually silver arrows this time, so. But I usually just pull them through the trap. I also have some spirit wolves, which are very effective in that they'll tank him or they'll attack him, and you can come up from behind and smack him. And he doesn't really have a lot of armor, so he dies pretty quick. I want to make sure I pull enough of the archers away. There we go. Oh, that's him. And I think there's a couple melee guys that'll come out with swords. This guy's an archer. So I get him across the... Ah, shit. If I'm going to get them across the bridge and then sort of get them in the melee. Alright, sorry, didn't mean to cough into the microphone. Alright, let's see. Did I see any more? Alright. Alright. Here he comes. Alright. So this is a time where we might want to use the fire rune. And now we'll stay back and see how much damage it does to him. Alright, enough. Okay. So I'm going to try a Spirit Wolf. Good job, guy. So the Spirit Wolf apparently doesn't get owned by the cold like you would. So that's actually much more useful. Okay. Anyway, it just saved us some time, so we could drag him through the trap. It just takes time to get him through there. Let's see what's around here. Alright. There's that guy up there. This guy's, I've died to this guy before. He's just got a really long range on his two-handed, and if you're tired at the end of this, and you get sloppy. And he has armor, and there's a lot of places to get stuck here. So I'm going to go ahead and cross the bridge so I don't get stuck. And he'll follow me over. And I want to sort of make sure keep him in places where I can back up, and it's really not that bad. Back around this way. Good. Okay. So let's make sure we don't have any more. Up on the stairs. Here. Alright, I think we're clear. Alright. We go up here. Get the shout. And close there and get over the bridge as fast as possible. And get behind this post. And we're going to give him the shout. Stay behind the post. And then we're going to get fireball spells. Ah, shit. And then we're going to run for the hills. So, yeah. Anyway, we had to get him through the trap. And we have to be, when he shouts, we have to make sure to get out of the way. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but he's really on top of this. I like to try to get him to shout when I'm over here. He doesn't want to do it. He's going to shout when I'm crossing through here, so I have to be super careful. Through here. And he might survive, even if he gets a hit. Ah, shut the first sword. Yeah. So, what I'm going to try to do is this. Try to get him to shout. He doesn't want to shout. There it goes. Maybe I'll just go through here again. Alright. I don't know, I didn't want to shout. Very weird. But not bad, and I didn't have to use my other tricks. I was going to use, so one trick I have is to use Adrenaline Rush, unless I usually like to get a sword as a souvenir. I usually just enchant it, but for the frost damage. Anyway, so so there's a couple of ways, but one way I've been doing recently is to use Adrenaline Rush, and so it slows time, and then Torch Bash him just when he has the last 20%. But the traps work as well, so no issues. Okay, let's see what the loot is. Yeah, if you go around picking up all that armor, and then are willing to slow walk. Ooh, that's well, that's nice enchant. I don't use the item. That's a good potion, I guess. Anyway, you can pick up all the armor, and then you're encumbered, but you can walk all the way back to Whiterun, and it's worth a fortune. Or you can melt it down and use it for smithing. And, but since I'm making a video, I'm not going to do that. All right. And then there's other ways that smithing isn't hard to level, so we'll find different ways to do that. Okay. So we're gonna head back to Riverwood, and then to Whiterun. So I have a, like I said, I redid my graphics mods, and one mod I found that changes game, I guess, I don't know. Anyway, it's an Oblivion Gate mod, so it puts in some Oblivion gates that presumably aren't active. I haven't seen any of them do anything, but so as a continuity to Oblivion, the game. Oh shit, there's a load of spiders. I don't want to fight him. Just come here. Like, no reason to fight him. So we got a bit lucky in that run because most of the Draugr were low level, and that almost never happens. So you don't see a lot of Draugr lords. The guys with the helmets who kind of look like the guy at the end, they can pop up throughout the dungeon. For some reason, they didn't really show up.
Show those... You found it! I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Okay. I'm gonna raid the store here of potions. Maybe look for some salt. Let's see. 20 bursts there.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Alright. Salt. Apple. The other food ingredients are pretty cheap. Well, meat isn't particularly cheap. I don't know if you can open these. I don't usually do that. Even if I'm friendly, I won't open them. Anyway, that's good enough. They've given us 500 symptoms, so. More than enough on their end. So let's head to Whiterun. So we're back here.
The terminology is clearly first era. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I take this a bit more
Okay, so here we are at the Watchtower. Aerolith is... so if you... I guess some versions of... earlier versions of Requiem, it was really hard to kill this dragon. Because Aerolith didn't have the right set of skills. But I don't remember which version of Requiem, but they buffed her a lot.
We've got to figure out what happened.
And generally she does everything.
Still skulking around somewhere.
So you just gotta survive.
Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're doing.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Tor just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Peter, let's save us. Here he comes again.
Alright, so the main thing I do is I take a resist fire potion that Jarl Balgruuf gives you. And I just shoot arrows just to get the old marksman skill up. And then stay out of the fire breath.
I'll kill you.
Going in the wrong direction. I was going to fire at me, but... I don't care about my silver arrows. Iron is good. Stamina, so over here. Let's get some stamina back.
Another maggot to squash beneath.
Orituhin Saleko Savantard. Boogie? No!
Really dead. Damn good shooting, boys.
What's happening?
Everybody, get back.
It's dead to me. wait for the guard to tells me to shout. I think it's this guy.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tale, that's what you did, isn't it? Absorb. There's only, according to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without trigger. The way the
shout.
Right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn.
What manner of power
Those
is that?
born with the dragon blood in them, like old timers said themselves.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to Irlith here, and she's going to tell me to go back. I'm going to grab the dragon bones and walk very slowly over back to Whiterun. And
Turn around and go back the way you came.
all right, so we're back in Whiterun.
All we ask is
Here's
to
some of my
look
brethren being
I don't care
harassed.
what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for info. A woman. She's likely... We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Alright, well, looking for another one of our brethren. I want to take sides here. And I'm going to dump all this stuff.
Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Moventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, so the Axe of Whiterun is super useful against trolls. And so, in fact, I can even solo a frost troll with it.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Lydia's very cool, but for this character, I'm gonna sort of be doing the Thieves Guild quests, and you don't want people around for those, or at least I'll have to tell her to wait a lot of places while I, do thievery. Anyway, at some point I might pick her up again, but anyway, so the Axe of Whiterun is a big benefit aside from the other things you get. And so I'm going to rest here for the night, and I'll save my game, and then tomorrow I'll head to High Hrothgar.